Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. Well, the US dollar took a slight turn to the downside overnight with most of the currencies across the board respecting all their supports. As you see here as I go through this webinar, firstly with the Australian dollar rebounding off that 74.80 support, now looks to a slightly biddish tone this morning with 75.50 acting as a supply zone. Locked in a range now of 80.55, I do expect to see further weakness to come in, but the market should eventually take out this level and look down towards 73.60-70 as an objective. The euro also respects the support of 105.70 in the last 24 hours. As you can see here, the market has responded slightly bullish. However, the resistance now comes in at 106.10.15. We've seen a high of 01 this morning. And above that, supply zone, which comes in at 106.65.75, which I expect to see the market foul. Overall, although this level wasn't defeated at 105.70, I do expect to see further weakness come in, and taking the challenge on should see a move towards 104.55.70, with the near 14-year lows coming in at 103.40.70. Well, dollar yen, very disappointing to see the market failing to take out that level of 111.65 overnight. With the resistance cap in there, the market hit a 57 high before dropping back towards the 110 region. Now trading at around 110.70. I do expect to see support holding minor at 65, and then beneath there the firm support at 109.1995. And as you can see here from Friday, from the non-farm payrolls that came out, the market stabbed towards that downside of the low 110 region and found firm demand there. So if we see this in the next 24 hours re-challenged, I do expect to see this pattern be repeated. Resistance on the day now seen at 111.15 as minor, and we do need to see this level taken out at 65.75 and 111. Now, if we get a turnaround in the US dollar in the next 24 hours, could see the market get caught short and see a rally on towards the top side. Well, sterling also respects the support at 123.65. That was highlighted in the report yesterday. In light of the pattern that's coming through here, we could see a small impulse towards 124.30 to 124.70.80, and then from there should see a supply return heavily to knock the market back towards 122, with that target waiting at 122.10.20 for the re-challenge that we saw back here in February. The gold story, well, you can see here the market did sell off quite considerably overnight to 46 since the highs around 70 on Friday. With the doji posted, hasn't fully confirmed this shooting star. But in the next 24 hours, if we get a firm red candle and a close towards that bottom side of that range, then I expect to see 38 to be taken out and looking down towards 24. Any advances on the day should find a cap around 58 to 66. Well, the market has exceeded itself by taking out that 52.60 and moving on now to look towards 53.60 to 54.5 as an objective. Still a little bit room on the top side. I think the market's called a little bit short here from this divergence that came through just recently. Now reassess around that 54.5 because we could see a short-term pullback. But overall, I'm not getting too negative on oil at the moment, as we could see a re-challenge higher than 54, maybe up to 55. But not quite ready to sell this market as yet. So that's a wrap. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always, look out for the intraday report that will be released shortly.